The sea, with its endless mystery, has long captured the imagination of humankind, and nowhere is this more true than the tale of the Flannan Isles, a remote outpost off the coast of Scotland where three men vanished without a trace over a century ago. The year was 1900, and these desolate islands were home to a lighthouse, newly built to guide ships through the treacherous waters of the North Atlantic. It was manned by three keepers: James Ducat, Thomas Marshall, and Donald McArthur. For them, it was supposed to be another rotation, another stint isolated from civilization, but none of them could have foreseen how their assignment would end, or the strange legacy their absence would leave behind. December 15th, 1900, a ferocious storm rages across the Atlantic. Waves batter the Flannan Isles, winds howl against the cliffs, and the lighthouse beams into the night, guiding ships safely past. But after that stormy night, silence. Days pass without a single signal from the lighthouse. Concerned, officials dispatch the Hesperus, a supply ship, to investigate. As it approaches, the captain and crew are puzzled. There is no welcoming light from the lighthouse, no movement, no signs of life. And when they dock, their confusion turns to unease. Inside the lighthouse, everything appears in perfect order, or nearly so. Two of the keepers' oilskins, the thick waterproof jackets worn to brave the elements, are missing. It seems they went out into the storm, but one coat remains. And then there's something else, something eerie. The remains of an uneaten meal, as if someone had left in a hurry. Yet there is no sign of struggle, no hint of violence, just emptiness. Further investigation reveals strange clues. Near the edge of the cliffs where waves crash against the rock, there's evidence that part of the railing has been twisted and broken, possibly by a powerful wave. But that doesn't explain why all three men would have ventured outside, nor how they would have vanished so completely. Later, authorities find a logbook, a journal kept by the keepers. It's here that things become even more puzzling. In entries dated December 12th, Thomas Marshall wrote about a severe storm, the likes of which he had never seen. He described strong winds that made men pray, and noted that his fellow keeper, James Ducat, had become very quiet. Stranger still, Marshall wrote that the usually sturdy McArthur, a tough, seasoned keeper, had been crying. December 13th, Marshall's last entry records that the storm continued, and all three men had begun to pray. But here's the mystery. No storms were reported in the area on December 12th, 13th, or even 14th. In fact, weather records from nearby stations report clear skies and calm seas. So, what had the keepers seen or experienced that terrified them so deeply? To this day, we don't know. What happened in those final hours remains a mystery. Theories range from the plausible to the supernatural. One of the more widely accepted theories is that a rogue wave swept the men off the cliff. The twisted railings seem to support this idea. Perhaps one of the keepers ventured out to secure equipment, and when he failed to return, the others went looking. It's plausible, but it leaves us with questions. Why would all three men risk going out in such conditions? And if only two oilskins were missing, why was the third man outside without his coat? Others have speculated about foul play. Could one of the men have been driven mad by the isolation? Perhaps he attacked his colleagues in a fit of rage or paranoia before taking his own life. But if that were true, wouldn't there be signs of a struggle? No blood was found, no weapon, nothing to suggest a violent encounter. And then there's the supernatural. The Flannan Isles have long been associated with folklore, legends of malevolent spirits, and the little people, mysterious beings said to haunt the area. Some believe the keepers may have encountered something otherworldly. Could a ghostly presence have driven them to madness or lured them into the sea? Each theory seems to leave as many questions as it answers, and over a century later, the mystery remains unsolved. Did these three men succumb to a tragic accident, or did something far stranger happen on those dark, stormy nights? The Flannan Isle Lighthouse Mystery has captured the imagination of storytellers, poets, and historians. It's a chilling reminder that even in an age of technology, some stories will never have neat conclusions. Sometimes all we have are questions and a few fading clues, whispering to us from across the years. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this story, remember to like, subscribe, and let us know what you think happened to the Flannan Isle keepers. Was it the sea, madness, or something beyond our understanding?